Good morning, friends. You guys, I feel like I am only filming in my car at this point. I don't know what's going on, but, well, I do know what's going on. Life is busy, and also my big camera broke, so it's easier just to film with my phone. So anyway, it is almost 7:10, it's just 7:09. I'm getting ready to go to work, and it is Tuesday. It is the week before July starts. It's the last week of June, which is crazy. This year is flying by. I don't know what's going on. My son's gonna be 1 in like 3 weeks. I can't even deal with it. But anywho, so last night my husband and I started going over our budget for July, what our goals are, what our plan is. And one thing that we were really focused on that I've shared with you guys is getting some extra income, and what that looks like for our family. So whether that means getting a part-time job, hello, there's an eyeshadow down here in my cup holder. So whether that means getting part-time job or jobs, and kind of what that means for our family, or what that would mean for our family. And it's something that we're still kind of grappling with, but currently at work we are super busy. So my plan for the foreseeable future is just to go into work at 7:30, work till 5:30, pretty much Monday through Friday. And that will give me some extra time at work. It'll give me some overtime, probably about 5 hours a week, unless I can swing a little bit extra. Because what is that? That's 10 hours. So I guess it's 9.5. So I could either leave a little early on Fridays, which I usually do to get our weekend started with our family, or I can just work through the end of the workday on Friday and get a little bit of extra overtime. So that's about 1.5 hours a day. So if I did that Monday through Thursday, that'd be 6 hours. If I did that on Friday also, it'd be 7.5. So it's almost a full day extra. And I think I can pretty much do that, like I said, for the foreseeable future. Our team is a little bit short-staffed right now. I have a lot of projects on my plate, so I feel like it's completely justifiable. So anyway, that's the plan for right now. So moving forward, so that will be, like I said, just about an extra day's worth of income on my paycheck per week. So it'd be 2 days on an actual paycheck for a 2-week pay period. So that's my plan. I am applying to places for like part-time work and things like that, but we're just not sure if that's going to be the best answer or best solution for our family. So anyway, stay tuned. So if you guys are having a great day, let's get to work. Hey guys, so I am home. I just got home. It is 6 o'clock, like on the dot. It's 6:02. I did stop at Rite Aid to get some ice cream. I got 4 cartons of ice cream. Totally normal behavior, I'm sure. I got 2 mint chip. They changed their packaging. If you've ever been to like Rite Aid or Thrifty and gotten ice cream, it's so cute now. Look at the little character. I love it. So I got 2 mint chip. I got a chocolate chip and a rainbow sherbet. Sherbet. I always say sherbet, but there's only 1 R, so I know it's not correct, but I can't help myself. So anyway, yeah, so the ice cream was buy one, get one free. That is the only time I will buy ice cream at Rite Aid, but they have the best ice cream, so it's my favorite place to get ice cream from. But like I said, I only get it when it's buy one, get one free. Which is usually about once a month, maybe even more often than that in the warmer months. So keep your eye out for that, and if you like their ice cream. So anyway, I am just getting home, like I said. I wanted to kind of chat with you guys for a second before I actually head in and handle like all the chaos and craziness of being home for the evening. I'm thinking about going to the pool tonight, which is not what I want to talk about. But once I get in, I'm gonna pop a lasagna into the oven that I prepped on Sunday night. Today's Tuesday. So I have 1 in the freezer and then I have 1 in the fridge. And I was planning to make it yesterday, but we went out and my husband used a gift card to get some dinner for himself, and I just had dinner at home. So anyway, I'm gonna make that. It'll be really easy and it can just cook itself in the oven, and I get lots of quality time with the boys. But what I wanted to say before I do all of that is that I am really struggling. We're in kind of a difficult situation at the moment, and I have alluded to this in past vlogs. I'm really behind on my vlogs, so I think this vlog is actually going to be up before the other ones are, but I think I've alluded to this in a previous vlog. It was when I referenced my devotional. So the vlog that was, I'll link it below if you haven't seen that. But my husband and I have been waiting the last couple of months to hear back on a job opportunity for me. And this opportunity would have doubled my income. It would have given us better benefits. It would have started us on retirement, and it would have really eased up a lot of our financial stress, and it would have propelled us into our financial goals. With this new opportunity, we would have been debt-free in 8 months, rather than the 2.5 year projection that we're on currently. And we would have just been able to do a lot. You know, we would have had our emergency fund by the end of next year. We would have been able to go on vacation for our anniversary, all of these things. And this was something that it honestly, like, it looked like a slam dunk. And it did not pan out. Unfortunately, I was kind of deceived in the process by someone that I really trusted. I thought that she essentially, I had a friend, I guess, who was helping me with this process, and she was presenting everything as though I was the only person she knew applying for this position, and I was the only person she was helping. She helped me prep for the interview. She helped me with meeting her manager and establishing a connection there. And turns out that she was doing all of the same exact things for 3 other people. So everyone that I was going up against for this opportunity has been in this industry either the same time frame as I have or longer, and knows her just as well as I do. So again, like, that was information that I had no idea about. She knew some of our family situation and why I was seeking this opportunity. So I just really felt blindsided. And to make matters worse, a good friend of mine, who's like, we all of us know each other, but a good friend of mine, my current coworker, is actually the one who got the position, and she also had no idea that I had gone for the position either. When I told her, after she told me that she'd gotten this position and she was leaving, I broke down. I left work for like half a day and just came home and cried. And then I ended up telling my friend, who's my current coworker, about the situation, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I had no idea. I am so sorry. I never would have done this to you." And it honestly was a shock to both of us, but it's a great opportunity. And so I can't tell my friend, "You really shouldn't take it. You should really let me have it." You know, like, that's horrible. Like, it's a great opportunity, but it's just been really difficult. And like I said, I've been counting on this. It should have been something that was a slam dunk. It should have been in the bag, because of this, the situation that we were in with my friend and all of that. So I've just been processing through this. It's been about a week, actually exactly a week, since I found out, and I've just been processing through it. And honestly, it's been really tough. My husband and I are both at the start of our careers, essentially. I've been specifically in my industry of the part of interior design that I'm in only for 2 years. I've been in design for 8 years, but I've done different things. I've done a lot of residential, and I'm now on a more commercial side, which is businesses, government, education, things like that. It's not homes. So I'm newer to this side of design, and so I know I'm at the beginning of my career in this, and my husband is too. He's been a pastor for almost 4 years now. This is the only position he's had as a pastor, and so he's at the beginning of his career as far as pastoring goes as well. And so we're just at that place where it's like you hustle until you kind of get to where you are comfortable and where you want to be. And the process of getting there, because we did start a little bit later with really figuring out what we wanted to do, it's a little bit harder. We're at a stage now where we do have a family. We want to have more kids so that our kids aren't spaced out super far. We do have a home that we have to care for and, make sure that we're being diligent with. And there are just a lot of other goals that we want to accomplish. And so this opportunity was going to afford us all of that. We were going to be able to put away one of our incomes completely each month, and basically just, allocate it specifically at debt. And we had just really kind of done like a trajectory, kind of like forecasting thing of what life would look like. And we were really, really excited about it. And honestly, like, I'm very open with my parents and my family as a whole, and so all of them knew about the opportunity, so they were all excited, and everyone was just pouring into this and, you know, praying into this with us and believing for this with us. And so for it to not come to pass has been really tough. And the thing that you guys probably don't know about me is that I have a bent, I like to say a bent towards depression. And it's not something that I've always dealt with in my life. It's something that really came out after I graduated from high school and as I was entering college. In my first year of college, I had a really tough year, and I lost a lot of friends. I lost a relationship. Things just were not panning out the way that I'd hoped they would. I was at a school that I wasn't happy with. It was just a lot of things that if you had told me those things would have come to pass a year prior, I would have said you were crazy. And all of these things happened, and it seemed like my world was falling apart. And I really had a serious struggle. I had suicidal tendencies, and it was a really tough, challenging year for me. And that was really when I developed my relationship with God on a personal level and really grew a relationship in that phase of my life. And ever since then, I've really clung to that, and I've known that the Lord is my anchor and that He does have a plan for me and a purpose for me. And even though things may not go according to what I think the plan is or what it seems like the plan is, I've always trusted in that. And this is honestly the first time in 10 years that I've really struggled with my faith and just with questioning. I'm gonna cry. Just with questioning what His plan is for me. Oh my goodness. I was not prepared to get emotional about this. And I don't have everything figured out. I'm not the perfect Christian by any means. My husband's a pastor, so I'm called to a higher standard, I feel, in general. But my relationship with the Lord is my own, and just like my husband's is his own, and our son's, Lord willing, is going to be his own. But it's a process and it's a journey. And like I said, this is the first time in over 10 years that I've really struggled with my faith and with just questioning the Lord and saying, what's going on? And it's not just this particular situation. It's several different things that have happened in our life over almost the past year that have been really hard. And they've been things where I have questioned, like, Lord, what is happening? Like, why is this going on? Why are you doing this? Like, why are you allowing this to happen? Or why is this now the plan for our lives? And for me, it's been a big struggle, for sure, especially in this, and just in having, having all of this come out about this opportunity that I did not get. And honestly, just the kind of the fallout of the relationship that I had with my friend, and just feeling like betrayed. That's one thing about my personality. If I feel I've been rejected or betrayed, I really do not do well. Because it takes a lot for me to trust people. It takes a lot for me to let people in. And so when I've let you in and then you hurt me in a way that's significant, in a way that's personal, I have a really hard time, forgiving, I could say, letting people back in. I'll forgive you, but I will never trust you again. And maybe that's not full forgiveness. I think that's smart forgiveness, but that's just my personality. So if you do me wrong once, I feel like, shame on you. If you do me wrong twice, shame on me. So I will never let the shame on me happen. I will love you from afar, but I won't let you back in intimately. So it's been tough, and it's tough, I know, to get to know me on a deep level because of that, because I am guarded, and I just believe in protecting myself in that way, which, again, it's a character flaw, so it's something that I should probably work on, but it's just my personality, and that's how I've always been. I'm a very loyal, faithful, fierce friend, and until I am, kind of done over. I don't know. But anyway, what I was saying is that I'm just questioning the Lord in this decision. Obviously, I'm dealing with a lot of different emotions around this, and it's not like I'm getting like really bad shadows. Sorry guys, the sun's starting to set. But again, like it's not just this decision. It's been several things in our lives that are significant throughout the past year, and things that I've said, okay, well, this doesn't seem right, but all right, Lord, if this is where you're going, fine. But it was kind of like, this is like almost like the straw that broke the camel's back in a way. So I'm having a really hard time. I have to, you know, perform better at work because I have more work now that my friend is leaving, and it's tough. So it's long hours, it's lots of work, oh my gosh, and all of that. So but that's where I am. And so I think from a financial perspective, my husband and I are trying to kind of regroup. We're looking at our July budget and really kind of going back to square one and figuring out what we're going to do. I'm continuing to pursue other opportunities. Not because I want to leave my job necessarily. I really like my job. I enjoy it. But there's really not any upward momentum or upward trajectory as far as my position and within our team. So it's either I'm in the position that I am, or I have, you know, get an extra 5 years of experience and then I get to where I'd like to be. And that just feels like a long time. But I also kind of feel like, man, maybe the Lord just wants me to stay put. I don't know. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I'm taking this very hard because there are some things that I have heard from the Lord earlier on in the year that I thought were going to come to pass, and that I thought were going to come to pass through this. And so I just keep thinking, okay, is there a different opportunity? Is there a different trajectory that we're supposed to be going down, and that will bring these words that I've gotten to pass? Or, you know, what's the plan? So that's where I am. It's a struggle. I gotta get out of the car. I've been talking for 10 minutes now, but that's just kind of where I am right now. And I just want to be, you know, transparent with you guys, because things are not always easy breezy or as they seem, or clear, you know, cut and dry. And I think it's important to know that if you are a Christian, that this life is not always easy, that, you know, just because you're a Christian, just because you profess your, commitment and your faith, it doesn't mean that you're going to get everything in life that you want or that you think is going to be yours. And it doesn't mean that the Lord's forsaken you. And that's something that I'm really walking through right now, because I know that the Lord does not leave us. He doesn't forsake us. I know he still has a plan for us, and I know he has a plan for me and my family through this, but it's tough. I forget what it's called. But anyway, like, just the human side of being a human can really get to you, and it really can get the best of you sometimes. So I'm trying to fight against that, and my husband and I, like I said, we're just kind of regrouping and figuring out where we go from here. If it means getting part-time jobs, what that will mean for us with Elias, what it means for our workload and our family life and all that stuff. So pray for us if you're the praying type. I would so appreciate it, because we really need it. I really need it. It's a tough season that we're in right now. And like I said, we're kind of at the beginning of careers, which can be challenging. And we're in the midst of like getting that family stuff going and wanting more things than we can really have right now at the moment. And that's tough. So there's a lot of tough stuff happening. But anyway, let me go in and see these cute boys that I love so much, and little Kiki, she's wild, and get this ice cream in and get dinner going. So yeah, it's 6:18. It's been a hot minute that I've been sitting in here. Before I go in, I just say all of that stuff that I just shared with you guys to hopefully encourage someone, and like I said, just to be transparent and to ask you guys to just come alongside us and, offer encouragement if you have any, and prayers if you have any. And if you're going through a hard time, let me know. I know life is tough. Life does not always go the way we plan or the way that we expect or want it to, and it can be really hard in these moments. But I think it's helpful to know that you're not alone, because that's one of the things that I can really get on myself about, is like, you're the only one who feels like this, you're the only one who goes through this. And I know that that's not true. I know that's the enemy. But it's helpful to have a community to say, hey, I've been there, or I'm in there with you, I understand, and all that. So that's it. Thanks, guys. Let's do it.
Is that Elias?
Hi, handsome. And Kiki. Kiki Roo. Kiki Roo and Bubba too. Bubba's busy. He's watching cartoons. He's watching nursery rhymes. Elias. Hey. Hi, handsome. Hi. Is that sister? Is that sister? Oh. How are you doing today? Hi, guys. Oh. Got my head. What are you doing? What is that face, Bubba? You say hi? He's like, he looks scared. Hey. What's going on? Look at those curls. That's better. That's better. A little bit. Hey guys, so here's the lasagna I made. I just make it in these kind of smaller aluminum pans. It's probably the size of like a bread pan or a loaf pan. And we just get them at Sam's Club in a big pack. Yeah, I do. So I'm gonna take off the first layer of foil that has the writing on it, and I have 2 under that. So I'm gonna bake it in the oven. I think I'm gonna put it on, oops, not a timer. Let's see. I think I'll put it on at probably 400. And we'll bake it for probably 40 minutes, and then I'll see how it's going. Maybe 30 minutes and see how it is. And I will keep the foil on so that the top doesn't get burned or like all the cheese and stuff. So I'll just show you all what it looks like. All right, so here's what it looks like before it's gonna go in the oven. I don't pre-cook my shells. This is a, coffees. I don't pre-cook my shells. That's a tip I learned from my mom. I just get the oven ready, lasagna shells, and then noodles, I guess. Pasta sheets, lasagna sheets, sure. Lasagna sheets sounds about right. It sounds about right. So I just get that and I put sauce on the noodles as I'm making the lasagna. So that's how they cook in the oven. So anyway, I'm gonna stick that in right now. All right, it's in. We're gonna cook it. We're gonna cook it. Okay, hi, handsome. You're so sweet. Look how cute. All right, guys, we are in our swimsuits. I think only Elias and I are gonna go into the pool. Here he is. Hi, Bubba. Hey, can you say hi? Is that a hanger that you have? We totally do child safety around here. Huh, huh. Mwah, 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 mwah. Ooh. All right, so, my hubby is out skimming the pool because there are some little leaves and stuff in it. Kiki wants to come in so she can eat dinner. Our lasagna has been in for 20 minutes. It's got 11 minutes left. So we'll need to check that. We'll be in the pool probably just like, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. So it should be fine. Huh. All right, friends, I just checked the lasagna. It's gonna need some more time, so I just bumped it up to 20 minutes. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna have as a side. We are going to have, where is it? This 5-cheese Texas toast. I've made this in the toaster oven. I'm gonna probably just pop it in the oven today since the oven's already on. It bakes in 5 to 7 minutes. So super easy, and then I'll just do some steamed veggies on the side as well. Our freezer is a mess. A mess. And then I'm gonna give Elias some of that too, and I'll give him probably like half a piece of bread. Some of the lasagna, I should say. And some veggies. What we've been doing for him lately is this mixed veggie mix. Mixed veggie mix, yeah, mixed veggies. So they're pretty small pieces. So it's carrots, green beans, peas, and corn, and he just kind of picks them and eats what he wants. And then, because he's not eating a ton of food at dinner,
We bought these reusable pouches off of Amazon. It was $10 for a 12 pack, and they have a little lid, it's just not on here. And we've been putting purees in here. So he was totally off of purees, and he is preferring to eat like big boy food, but just to make sure he's actually getting enough nutrition, we've been using these still to supplement him until he's used to eating food all the time. This cabinet kind of became a mess, but we also have been giving him these, which are a big hit. There's only 8 in here, which is a bummer. I wish they came in a bigger pack or like a variety pack or something, but he's liking these. They're just like a Nutri-Grain bar, and he can like eat this on his own, so those are really good too. And of course, all of his usual snacks, puffs and wheels and all that good stuff. Come on, sister. You ready to go to the pool, Bubba? He's like doing who knows what. Yeah. It's my iPad. Love Daddy. Can you sit down for Mama? You ready for Mimi? He's out of it. He's ready to go Mimi. He's trying to get his last nursery rhyme in. Sweet boy. And his dino jams. Your dino jams? Hey, Elicito. No, okay. Their sister. That's sister. Bubba. Hey, is this your passy? Say thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Oh, sweet boy. All right, friends, my hubby is putting Elias down for bed. We usually trade off. I feel like I say this every time, but we switch off with putting him down. So my husband will usually put him to bed on Tuesdays because it's a bachelorette night. In our house, I watch it on Hulu, so it's always like the next day that I watch it after it comes out, and it comes on Mondays. So there's that. I did bring out this book because this is the Bible that we read to Elias. It's the beginner's Bible for little ones. We also read him Jesus Calling for little ones. They're both a little advanced. I mean, he's a baby, obviously. So they're for more like toddler age, but he loves them. They're both hard pages. So they're like nice and thick, like, I don't know, not cardstock, but like cardboard pages or what have you. So it's really good. This is only a few stories. And I just dropped it. Okay. So for his birthday, I want to get him like a little bit more like the next level for Bibles for little ones. But yeah, so my husband just read him the Jesus Calling one tonight, and that one is super cute. It's like the same devotional style as Jesus Calling, like for adults, but it's for little ones, and it has like these beautiful illustrations, and it's really good. So I think there's like 12 or 15 in there. I think it's enough for 2 weeks. So I just pick like a random one every time. I put him down. We usually do it like as a family all together, but we alternate between that or a Bible story, and then say his prayers and we kiss him and all that good stuff. So anyway, yeah, so he's putting him down for bed. What I'm actually working on, you can see we have no cabinets right here because I had to paint the hardware. I painted our cabinets probably 6 months ago, and some of them I didn't do a very good job on, so I'm actually touching them up. And I knew I would have to do that because I was anticipating needed to take the cabinets off because I wanted to paint the hardware rather than replace the hardware. So I painted over some of the hardware. I didn't like do it very cleanly when I was painting the cabinets. And then we installed handles also. So we installed those, and we have to paint these hinges right here. So I did this half of the kitchen uppers already. I just finished painting, like, I think I painted 4 last night and this morning. So I'm gonna reattach those right now, and then I'm gonna paint some more. So I have like a big old curtain on the kitchen table, and I've just been painting on this. And then we'll do like, I'll spray paint the next set of hardware. What I'm using for spray paint for that, because the handles that we're doing are black and then all of our accents in our home are black, we just got this, it's Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch. It's 2 times Ultra Cover Paint and Primer. It says it's bonds to plastic, but it's for wood, metal, plastic, and more. And it's indoor or outdoor. And I haven't used very much of it, I don't think. But I just have to finish the rest of it. So all I'm doing is just like taking the door off, spray painting the hardware, paint the cabinet, and then put it all back on. So that's it. It's my project. It's slow going for sure. It's definitely like a tedious thing, but it's totally worth it because I mean, I love that our cabinets are nice and crisp and white now rather than the old gross wood that they were. I should not say gross because that's not very nice. They looked like this. We still have the laundry room cabinets to do. So it's just like that old, just honey oak color, which is fine, but it's just, you know, it's not the style right now. So it's nice to be able to paint them. Okay, so I'm gonna work on that. I also have to clean up some of the stuff in the kitchen from dinner. My hubby got most of it done, but I'm just gonna finish up. And I'm gonna start watching The Bachelorette. Alright guys, so this is my favorite like multi-tasking tip. I love these headphones. These are from Amazon. I think I got them for Christmas or my birthday. I can't remember. They're by this brand Warwoder. I don't know. But they're a pretty rose gold, so they're like a light pink metallic. They fold up super easily. They have a little carrying case also. It's in our office right now, but they're amazing. And they are Bluetooth. Obviously they're wireless and Bluetooth. So I have them paired with my iPad. I don't have them paired with my phone right now because I use my iPad with this more. So I just didn't bother pairing it with my phone, but you can. And it has controls right here on the side, this little charging guy, all that good stuff. So I like to just put these on and I'll watch whatever show I'm watching, and I'll do like chores once Elias goes to bed. So I've been doing different things around the house, but I'll do like kitchen chores, I'll do dishes with these. I'm gonna do the cabinets right now and kind of whatever else. I'll like clean the bathrooms with these, and I can listen to a show or a podcast or whatever else I want, or YouTube video, and get stuff done. So it's really nice. Oh, are you all right? My goodness. All right, Kiki's hacking something up, but I don't think I mentioned this, but we put her in the pool today because she wanted to come in with Elias and I, so I put her in, and she hadn't been in the pool before, but she wanted to be in so badly, and then as soon as she was in, she was like, get me out of here, it's wet, I don't want to be in here. So she does not like water. She doesn't like her baths. She apparently doesn't like the pool. So lesson learned, Kiki. It looks fun, but you don't like it. So now we know. So yeah, all right guys, so all right friends, so I'm gonna go work on the kitchen and paint the cabinets and watch The Bachelorette. I might end the video here, so if this is the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, just kind of seeing how we do things after work with, you know, kind of an evening in the life of working parents with our baby and our frisky dog. So if you guys have enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And if you enjoyed the video, leave me a comment below and let me know what your favorite part of your day was. If you're a working parent or you stay home or what you're not a parent at all, whatever else you do, let me know what the best part of your day was. I would love to know in a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for just being here to support me and just being always so encouraging. I so appreciate it more than you know. So thanks, friends. I'll talk to you soon.